All right, another one in the dark. So just here, laying down. It's about 10:30. Um, I can't quite sleep yet. I was sleeping a lot on the plane. Had a failed attempt in telling a story earlier. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was long, ongoing. Um, I was dragging it, I guess. I don't know, but I'm still gonna upload it. And then my phone died a couple minutes in, and I had to kind of like basically record a little part two thing. But even though even though I treat this channel like whatever, just upload it. But now that I was gone for 5 days and I uploaded over 40 something videos and there's really not any traction, and I was like, man, I might have to change a few things. I mean, it's only been what, almost 2 months, maybe a month and a half. But still, I don't know. But I wanted to talk myself, so I feel tired. So I wish this could have been a live stream, like I said, and people would tune in, and I could, you know, engage with people. But that's not the case. So it's just a full-on video. So yeah, I just got back from my trip. I don't have to get into details where I went because this is not the channel for that. This is my everyday life channel. While I was out there, I thought about uh, making videos, but I wasn't in the headspace to do it. It was more like doing things that I don't usually do. So with that, I miss a total of 5 to 6 days, but I did have attempts, so it's still things that I could still upload. With that being said, um, I don't know if the stories belong here too, like the stories of what happens in my trips, which in the future there will be. Only thing is, man, I think I'm a little bit reckless when I'm out there, cause I'm like a man out of jail or something, man. Uh, you know, uh, but I ain't gonna be the one who be hard on myself, and I'm not giving anybody else the power to even hold me to this. I do take the necessary precautions. I do, but not all the way. At some points you're gonna give in, and I think 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 5 I did choose wisely, but it's still a half risk. I ain't go with that many girls, and the ones I did, they were from their job or a little dating situation, and then one, whatever. She came out the blue, and I still, I still followed through, and it just happened to pay off. I'll just leave it at that. But still, day by day, right? So I'm already thinking about my next trip. I might not do the same location, which as of right now, I technically have a little girlfriend situation, like, cause when you messing with regular girls, I mean, at the moment I meant it, man. I had to let her know, like, yo, this is perfect, man, cause she did pull up, Sometimes when you see a lady with her clothes on, you respect it. You you wonder, but then after you take it off, not that it looked worse. I mean, this specific one, it looked like she had some work done, but you couldn't really tell. I just thought it was just natural. It don't look too crazy. I mean, even with a bikini on, it don't look too crazy. But uh, I guess there's like a C-section scar, and then she might have took some fat out of her breast. I didn't really ask, but I could see the marks, the surgery marks. So but she was a real one, man. She was there till the end, helping me pack up my suitcase and stuff. Even showed up in the morning when I just thought, that was it. Like, she showed up in the morning, she came through fast too. So uh, she definitely deserved my time. Um, yeah. So yeah, like I said, man, when I get out there, I just do things that I don't normally do, and I'm gonna know in about 3 weeks where I'm going. And also, this weekend I might even buy the tickets to the football game because I'm going to a football game. And if it was gonna be any, it should definitely be this one. So it doesn't matter where I am in the auditorium. I just need to be there, right? So I get paid Friday, so that's probably one of my expenses. I'll just buy the ticket. Uh, I may be going alone. I'll shoot my friend a text about tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Let him know I'm buying a ticket. Like, most likely on Friday, because I don't know what my bills looking like right now. Because I'm canceled out of my insurance. I let it run the grace period or whatever they're gonna charge me for it because I just thought I may just randomly get a used car, but I did spend that money on the trip. So now I just gotta what you call it? I just gotta work it off. Uh, I'm working Thursday, and I wanted to get off on Friday because Friday I'll go get the rental and work Saturday. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I mean, even though she looked out for me, but I know, I'm thinking in my head right now. So there's this girl. She's a little disturbed, but she was the only one. And it's funny how this is all working out, right? She is a little disturbed because her head is just not straight. She's very indecisive, and I'm probably a little bit like that too, but I just think I hide it better. But uh, so there's like three girls that work three different shifts at the job. I just think I got the best schedule because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If that's the only days I have for my trip, I don't mind either. It's just that the ticket can't be no $600, but yet they were. So 5 days is just right. So she worked my Monday and Tuesday, and it was set way before I left that I would work her Friday and Saturday, right? While I'm on my trip, I think it was on Sunday, she wrote me, and like right before that, the manager asked me if I'm gonna work her shift because before that she was just gonna take my shift and call out, and I'm like, well, that make no sense. I could work those days, yeah, and it was set in stone. And then while I'm on my trip on Sunday, she told me you don't have to. I could come into work. I'm like, damn. Well, I was looking forward to getting my hours because I'm just set. Like, it was just that we swapped shift. I don't gotta feel bad about not working Monday, Tuesday because I'll fill in. Cool. Sunday, she like never mind because she been flip flopping for the longest. Like, before I even asked her about the trip, she asked me if I could come earlier for her, just to tell me never mind. Like she's just always doing that, but she was the only one that took the shift. Like the other two girls, I was talking to them in advance, like since my first week. Like, hey, if I ever want to swap shift, I'll just, let me have your number. Not swap shift, but like if I ever want to give up a shift, would you guys be interested? Because one of them just do overnight 8 hours, and the other one just kind of do a swing shift, and she needs more hours. And ironically, Thursday, I'm working for her. But I texted her, that specific one, I do the swing shift and need the hours. I've been telling her that a week in advance or almost 2 weeks. She want to tell me, oh, it's too last minute, whatever, but she'll think about it. I kept reminding her, and then comes the weekend. After I work the weekend, I sent her a text like, hey, you know, um, you know, it's available. Just let me know before I buy my tickets. I don't mind just getting the 3-4 days, but if you could work those 2 days, it'll give you 5 days. Not knowing that I'm booking tickets, though, I'm just like, do you want to work those days? If you're available and want to do it, you could have them. And it was basically both of them was like, the two that I thought would come through did not. And long story short, that girl did. So, but ironically, the one that do the swing shift, I am working her Thursday because the supervisor asked. But the other girl already told me she don't need me to work. After giving me the shift and working my shift, she like, yo, I don't need you to do it no more. I'm going to come in for my shift because now she's going to work my 2 days and I only get my third day in her days. That was supposedly, I'm like, is that supervisor approved? She just told me yeah, and then I didn't respond. Just for her to text me today and say, hey, I'm too tired. Can you work my Friday and Saturday? Now, I already have plans to pick up a rental on Friday. So I'm just going to have to stand on business and just let it become a call out or watch what they do with it. Because if I don't pick the rental on Friday, which when I finish this, I got to make an appointment, I'm not going to have the car for the weekend, right? Because then I'll get off Saturday. That doesn't work for me. Because if that was the case, then I would have picked up the rental tomorrow. I would have worked something out to be able to pick up the rental, but I'm just waiting for payday instead. So I'm gonna have to let them know I can't Friday because I got something to do. But I'll gladly work Thursday because I wasn't here. So I'll be on Wednesday night throughout Thursday, and Friday morning I need to pick up my rental. And then, as we know, that's gonna be quick money. Do Uber Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, all day Sunday, all day Saturday, and come up, with my pay and that. Um, that's a lot better than picking up that specific shift for her. So I'll let them by tomorrow. I'll confirm with the supervisor, and I'll let them work that out because I don't feel bad because I already picked Thursday, which I'm covering somebody who stood me up. That's the only thing because she came through for Monday and Tuesday. But it's not necessary that I pick her other days because she's going to call out anyways. And initially when I was going to, she told me I didn't have to on Sunday. And I didn't want, like I was basically going to fight for it because I thought that I would pick the rental tomorrow. But now I have to wait till I get paid tomorrow because I would come short because I done ordered like I lost money through Uber because I reserved the trip, so it doesn't make sense. So either way, Friday I need to move my feet with my check and go pick up a rental. That's the bottom line, right? Because I need to get back on my schedule, so forth and so on. Okay. So that's that. I'll just let the job work with it because I'm already filling in Thursday. So I'll go in Wednesday, Thursday, get off Friday morning. Now, if they stuck me in there, then I'm gonna know. Cause if I don't get the rental Friday, then I can't do nothing. Thursday, Saturdays, I'll still be working Saturday, but I'll get off Saturday night and then take a Uber or Sunday morning, I guess. Or she'll relieve me Sunday morning, take a Uber home just to come back Monday morning. Work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe pick the rental Wednesday. That's too much, and that's a bad time to pick it up because um, there's no money to make in the middle of the week like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna stand my ground on that because hey, I'm not with the confusing shit. Like I said, like I pre, I'm proactive. That's the only thing. Yeah, I was switching the dates around based on the answers I was getting, but other than that, when I told them, oh, I let them know in advance, a week is good enough to let y'all know. The only thing is when they said no, I respected it. And one of them just didn't respond, and then I saw them the next day. It was just like I never said nothing. I also respected it. I just said I will never ask again because I'm good. It's just like flights are not that frequent, so I'm good with having just Thursday night and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, half of Sunday. That's okay as long as the flight is not like over 400 something, which oftentimes they are if you're buying them late. But hopefully the prices drop when school is back in because we're in summertime, so I think that's why the prices are hiked. But anyways, I'm back to my regular scheduling, man. It's all about working and figuring out how to make some money. But most importantly, I'm going to a football game, and then maybe then I'll schedule a trip after that. So we're in August, so there's no August trip, I guess, because I mean unless I find some good tickets, I'll go late August and come back and already buy my ticket for the September 4th game, Dallas versus Philadelphia Eagles. But other than that, I'll just go to the football game and then schedule a trip in September. And then after that, I just got to get through October, November till I get the payout. And that's when I don't know what I'll buy, man. I don't want to blow that money either. So I do want a work van. And then I'll probably continue to use Uber rentals to do Uber. Because I'm not about to buy a used car to be able to do Uber and it breaks down because I'm driving it so much. So I'm not going back to owning the car that I do Uber in. So, but I'm going to have a work truck and probably a station truck that I could put a little bed inside, put a little insulation situation in there, and hopefully no one knows that I'm in there when I need to rest. So that's the point. I kind of have an idea of several places that I could, you know, station at, but they are a little sketchy. But you know, we'll see because I think my living situation may change, but unless there's no disrespect, but I don't like being in a place where I could easily be found or run into people just because I'm going in and out, if that makes sense. So This is just me venting. That's the reason why there's no subscribers. But uh, YouTube is just in case. I can't I can't keep making these videos and just saving them on my phone, or I don't really have another device where I could just put them in and miraculously I'm just gonna play them when I'm chilling. So I just put it in the clouds, and sometimes when I'm driving, I'll just press play. Or when I'm just sitting around, I'll just play it because I did play a few of them, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I could listen to it because I have to say, like, if I can't play, if it doesn't have replay value for me, why would I think it has any replay value for somebody else, right? But talking about work might throw some people off because who cares what I do about work, what I'm doing, except if I demonstrate to them how down bad I am and working myself out of it, like how I'm still traveling and having a good time somewhat. Because if I just stay put trying to work this out, man, it'll be tough. But September is really pivotal, man, because I'm still also be making payments towards my student loans and stuff. October or something like that. Because I did say I was gonna start making payments towards some stuff. Um, it could have been, well, not that my car is definitely gone now, so I gotta go check my mail because I got a certified mail in there that from the bank. So I gotta take care of that. I gotta know what's the process. What's that like? If I'm even gonna pay that, because like I said, my credit dropped 80, 90 points from. So far, I just think it's the missed payment, but I don't know if they already put it on my credit that I surrendered the vehicle. Because yeah, it's a big one. So as you guys knew, like I was saying, like my credit was felt like a lifeline. So whenever it was going up, I felt like I was getting better, healthy. And now to know that, I'm right back where I started, and I'm still subscribed to this credit repair thing where I pay $20 a month and I paid them $800 forward. And it's technically all for nothing because I was already dissatisfied with how the progress was going because they couldn't really get things to come off. Like they would come off and then they'll come right back on. And then everything else was just the on time payment I was making and obviously things that I've paid off. Not so much, but I just didn't feel it, man. I don't know. So maybe I'll let them continue, but I just don't see where my $20 a month is going, especially if it's about to be a year. But some people do say, it takes longer sometimes. But moving on, is like I said, unless I show you guys how bad I am, like I said, I lightly mentioned failure to lunch, getting out of debt. So it's like if I could demonstrate that, hey, I'm living in my van, because right now I got a little cushion where I get to stay in the house, but while I'm out there living my best life, I don't want people to think, oh, maybe because I'm paying a light bill right now, and somebody else got the water, somebody else got the gas. So, it's being split several ways, but I'm never gonna say, yo, let me put this towards the mortgage. Like I said, I'd rather live in my van or get my own rental if you gonna raise, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm actually living where I am. I just know I just better be prepared because I'm either gonna be gone a lot, which feels a lot better because I'm like, I still pay the light bill, but I'm not really burning resources or being here too long because is this as equivalent as getting a hotel when I'm off? I work, I sleep where I work, and mostly eat where I work and shower and stuff. So I come home on the weekend. So that's the position I am now. Before that, it made sense because I would sleep, wake up, and take the young ones to school. So it was equivalent to everything. But things will change, things must change, right? So, yeah. That's it for the night, man. I think I finally feel like I'm a little bit tired, so I'm gonna end it and I'll catch you in the next one.